Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends. Today's episode of Top Deck, we are covering a Sultai Titan's Nest deck. This one's by Kenta Harani. I probably butchered that. I apologize, my friend. Big fan of the deck, big fan of your play. Obviously, we're covering this one here today. So with that said, this is a Rivals League deck list from the past weekend. Very excited to be spotlighting this one, my friends, because it's a great deck. So many of those of you in the Discord server have been talking about this. Excited to be running it here today. So Planeswalkers, appreciate you tuning in. Feel free to check out the timestamps down below in the description. We'll cover the strategy objective on the main board here. We'll cover your sideboard for your best of three. We'll play that competitive Magic, as always, in best of one and best of three here today. And then we'll close out with where this might sit in the meta and some final recap thoughts. Now, flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video or you like the list or you're just here to say hey. Additionally, other great ways to support the channel down below in the description. While you're there, feel free to hop on the Discord server. And last but not least, if you have questions, let me know, and let me know down below or in the server. So would love to hear from you with that. So anyway, while you're here, Sultai Titan's Nest. So let's go ahead and talk about this here. So lots of things going on, revolves around Titan's Nest. So essentially the idea is to fill your graveyard. You can exile cards from your graveyard, add a colorless mana. Now you may only spend that mana to cast a spell that's one or more colors without an X in its mana cost. So the whole point here with Shark Typhoon ideally is to hard cast this, then just start loading up and building that value from that perspective. Additionally, on the top end now, we got Professor Onyx, a good addition from Strixhaven, which makes a world of difference. And we also got Strategic Plan here from the Mystical Archives. So I'm very, very excited with what we have going on here. Ideally, it's about controlling your early game, finding the answers that you need, siphoning and through cards, loading that graveyard, continuing to get that value, getting that Titan's Nest out there, and then loading up your board. I'm a big fan of Shadow's Verdict against those aggro decks. So well positioned. I like the list, what we got for best of one. Obviously, I'm a bigger fan of being a little bit more on the kill spell side, but this will do. So with that, that is the strategy objective of the list. Now we're going to go talk about the sideboard here. We got a lot of things going on that's very important. Additionally, we're going to break this down for you in a few ways. We're going to do it by aggro, we're going to do it by mid-range, and we're going to do it by late game. So with that, aggro decks, mono red, these are things like mono white, both snow aggros. Additionally, we have Boros, Winota in that space. Additionally, we have Cruel aggro, all good ones, and some of the Naya stuff in there too. There, what the focus is really going to be, like I said before, focusing more on the kill spells, maybe getting an Elder Gargaroth at the top end. Kaervek here, the Spiteful's great, Elspeth's Nightmare's great as well. Pulachronos Unchained isn't bad either. Works great against rogues, obviously, as well. But those are all good things to think about. I would start to think about removing things like Mystical Dispute, also other things that you might not need. Strategic Planning is great. But that could be one that you could slow down on a little bit. You could always get rid of some of the Shark Typhoons as well as you move some of these creatures in from a win condition perspective. So those are all things that you could do. The other idea there is you could go a little bit lighter on Elrunes, because once you get there anyway towards that late game against the early, you're going to be sitting pretty solid. And then as we move out of the aggro matchup, we're going to hit the mid-range. Some of those bridge decks we talked about, like Boros. Additionally, we got the Naya Winota deck that you can check out. Cruel Magda, we got Cruel Adventures. Also in the space, you got the traditional Rakdos mid-range, but also you got the Rakdos Sacrifice and Joan Sacrifice decks. And then in Golgari, we have Witherbloom and Pest. So here, if there's still more creature-based, we can go that route. If they're not, then we want to think about Negate, Mystical Dispute, potentially Duress, as well. Those are going to be big ones for you. If they're running graveyard, absolutely Elspeth's Nightmare is going to be a key. In this mid-range space too, you might play Prismari Dragons, or is it Dragons, or is it Tempo? So those are all good things to think about there too. Now, as we leave the mid-range matchup, we're going to hit late game. Late game for us is going to be things like Sultai Titan's Nest. It's going to be any of the Ultimatums, Emergent, as well as Team Returns. We also have the Doom decks. We ran the Esper Doom yesterday. You can check that out. Additionally, we got the 4-color Doom and also Dimmer Control and Azorius. We got Azorius Blank. So lots of things there to keep an eye on. There you're going to go with the duress, you're going to go with the negate and mystical disputes as well. I don't quite mind Elder Gargaroth, but that's going to be a debate. Again, not necessary, but something to think about. And then again, Rogue's specialty, kind of pulling in that Pulachronos Unchained there. What I look for to move out is any of the direct kill spells. That's going to not give us the value that we need. Shadow's Verdict, not so much either. And then potentially Extinction Event. So those are all the things that I would consider in that space on the late game to kind of flip out. And then similar to the mid-range, getting the right balance between kill spells as well as some of the control balance. So really excited about what we have going on here today. Really looking forward to this list. Like I said, a lot of folks have been talking about it in the Discord, so certainly stoked to be running it. We got 25 lands, so not bad. I always like to check that once in a while. You guys know that, and gals. So with that, that is the strategy objective of this list. Really late game, fill the graveyard, get the Titan's Nest out, and go to town. Get a lot of draw and move forward. Get the Shark Typhoons down and whatnot. And then we talked about how we're going to board for those aggro, mid range, and late game matchups. All right, Planeswalkers. So that is what we got today for this segment. Now we're going to go ahead and play some competitive Magic here. Let's see if we can continue with our upward momentum to the moon, right? No, we'll see. So anyway, with that, let's go ahead. We got our standard ranked. Again, yesterday was this top 1000 Esper Doom deck. Tons of cool stuff that we've been running. Absolutely check it out. Today, we are running Sultai Titan's Nest, my friends. So let's see what we can do here. So we got Guia Barboza. Now, again, if you got questions, comments, let me know. Great way to support the channel down below. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. We go first. I'm going to keep this because we got Titan's Nest. I'm going to go dig for my black, and then we're going to be golden. So can't be too upset about that. That's a really nice start, minus the fact that we have a late game deck, and minus the fact that we don't have any control in our hand. And kill spells aren't going to help us, so. Those were the two biggest pieces. We'll grab that. We'll do this. Now, the other thing I like about this particular version is we are not running... we need double blue, so that's what we'll go here. Ooh, not that one. Go there. We are not running Yorion. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so good news is we can go here. We can go here. Decline. Dump that and dump that one. So now by this point they should know that this is a Titan's Nest deck. And as long as they don't have blue on there, we're good. So we're good. We will get this down. And then hope we can get away with it. So as long as they don't have any direct kill here, we're okay. And by direct kill, I mean the enchantment that's going to wipe my Titan's Nest. That I'm not so much worried about. We'll keep this on the library for now. I'll keep that one too. So we're going to load up on these turns. We got 4. And this is instant. Actually, let's get this one down. All right. So next turn, we got a lot that we can do here, hopefully. So we'll see. So real aggressive there with our deck. We're going to want to probably play another blue. Biggest thing here is as long as they don't have like a Shadow's Verdict. All right, so we'll go library here. They don't have lethal yet, so we'll go another blue. Discard a card. Let's get rid of our Titan's Nest. And then we can decide if we can wait on one here. There we go. So if we survive this round, we'll be in a good spot. We'll have plenty of flyers we can get Onyx on. And a host of other things. So how many do we have in there? We got 5. So we filled the graveyard pretty good. So ideally we want to maximize our turns now. Let's see. Apologies. If we can maximize our turns, we'll be good. If we can get Onyx on, we'll be good. So now none of that is lethal. We don't care too much about that one. Big 6. Go graveyard. Right. So let's go black. So we can go. Two, 3, 4. We'll go -3.
Of life is inseparable from the essence. It was going to die eventually anyway.
What do we else we got? We got 2 in there, huh? So we can max this. Let's do that. Boom! We were golden. Didn't even get to play it out. Absolutely crushed it. Crushed a Sultai Ultimatum deck with our Titan's Nest. Oh, so nasty. So nasty. We did have a really good starting hand though. And everything played out nicely there. So we're gonna go into our next that's the one match here. And we'll go from there. Kenji Ishimura. What do we got here? Let's keep this, because we got this. Problem is we don't have the right land makeup, but we'll try it. There's our mono red. If we can get there. If we can get to it, we gotta rip. Depends on how fast our opponent moves here, though. That's fast enough. Certainly fast enough. Alright, we'll go blue. Ooh, that's a problem. There we go. Here's our second black. Sorcery, we can go instant. We can go at turn here. Either way, we're not killing anything. So we just need to think about that. Let's take a look. Grab our Titan's Nest. All right, so we need a land. What's that? Let's go blue. Let's go even. All right. So that's going to be faceless. Oh, they didn't do that. Right. Do we want to grab? Let's go battlefield. So we got 5. New browser. I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to do it for a couple of reasons here. 1, 2. Let's go 3, 4, 5. Rip the board. Okay, and then we'll go on 2. Play our green. Let's grab a blue and a black. Let's go blue. One. Let's get rid of the Titan's Nest. That's key for us against Faceless here. Let's go library. Let's go graveyard. We got one there. So we can go dig. Let's grab blue. Does that give me 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. that. 1, 2. Uh, 1, 2. The library's fine. We'll take that one. We'll go. Get rid of that. Play that. We'll choose Thirst. Do we go Thirst or Epiphany? I think we go Epiphany. Let's look again. So we gotta do that first. I'm trying to get to a shark. Uh-oh. Our opponent might be a little upset with us. This does take a while. What do I want? Let's go with that. Right. Let's do this. Let's do 2 again. 1, 2. We gotta save enough for Heartless Act. Discard 2 cards. 1. I hang on to that. Maybe I should. 2. And then we'll do this again. 1, 2. Not super worried, because even if they hit me, still good here. Graveyard. There we go. Again. Three. I think we do that. We'll cast that. Not enough yet. We're at 14. We gotta go fast. There we go. Oh, it's kind of painful. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. Oh, we're doing pretty good though. 2-0 2-0. We beat a Sultai alt deck, and we beat him on a red aggro deck. Oh, let's switch that up there. There we go. 750. I like that better. Okay. Third and final best of one here with our Sultai Titan's Nest deck. Boom. Oath of Kale. Kale, something like that. All right, here we go. This is not a good start. What are we playing? Rogues. It's Rogues. This would be a tough one. We're gonna keep it actually, and we're gonna do that because we got the exile, which is fine. We don't have a blue, which is fine. We'll make it work. Let's see. Ooh, it's not Rogues. Ugh. It's my favorite deck, Azorius Magecraft. Good news is, if we can get this, get to 5, we're good. We just need a blue, get to 4. Oh. We're hurting. We're hurting. We can still come back though. We'll see. Actually, this deck isn't a terrible lineup for this one. I just got really bad start that I should have mulliganed. And of the Magecraft decks, I like this one a lot. You can certainly check out my video on it. Oh, look at that. We will lose to the Magecraft deck because we kept a really bad hand. Oh, it's too bad. This would have been a fun one to beat too. There we go. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in it. Yes. I don't know. They don't have. If I go 2, we're definitely wiping everything. Let's see what they got here. We'll wait on the strategic planning. Here's why I'm waiting, because I'm probably gonna play Shark to block the Luminancer. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oh, they got enough. They're good. Very good. They got the stack right. They almost did it wrong. Almost. Oh, it was close. It didn't matter. Well, maybe if we would hit the, if we wouldn't have missed our land drop, we would have been at 4. We would have wiped the board. Would have been a little bit different, but that is the way it goes. Can't win them all, and that was a bad keep. So lesson learned there. Don't stay on 2 that don't work. I was thinking they're on rogues, and we had a little bit more time, so that happens. All right. So best of 1 went really well. We beat a late game deck, we beat an early aggro game deck, and then we lost to a Luminancer Azorius Magecraft deck is what it is. So I do like that deck. All right. All right, best of 3. We're going into it now. Sultan Titan's Nest here, as we discussed for best of 1. We went 2-1. Very happy with that result. The third game could have been better. That was definitely a bit of fun on my end. So here we go with our friend Kenta Harani. probably kill that again. Sorry, my friend. List on Sultai Titan's Nest here for our best of 3 lineup. So really running smooth. I really like it so far. Odo Mungi. All right, are we gonna learn from our last one? Let's look. It's probably quick. That's the problem. Oh, and we have cultivate. We're gonna try it. We didn't learn. We didn't learn. Here we go. Oh, we got lucky though. That's all right. We'll take luck. We'll take luck because we needed a little bit of it. We're gonna start with blue. So we got our dispute just in case. That's the correct play. Second is swamp for eliminate. Third is for cultivate or thirst of meaning. Not gonna hit the one. We're gonna save eliminate for the bigger stuff. Some mono green maybe? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it might be. Take that guy off. Problem here is they very, very well might be running might be running enough anti-enchantment, which it looks like they are doing. So we have to play this maybe a little bit differently. Let's see. Let's be direct kill stuff, mostly. I'm hesitant here on a couple things. All right, let's dump that. And dump that. I'm going to wait. I feel like they could run their snakeskin. I'll hit that guy. We need to save the eliminates too for the Faceless Haven. We'll grab another black. Ooh, blue. So we'll do this first. Odu Mungi. Oh, wait, we got 8 in there. We got a lot we can do here. So we just need to decide. Go. What do we want to discard? I think we drop that. Oh shoot, not what I wanted. We'll discard the Titan's Nest. What I meant to do was... Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a blue. And we can leave it. We can go odd. Oh, I don't like that. We'll do that. I didn't like that play too much, but that forces them a little bit. Just fine. We'll deal with it. Alright, they took the play that I was expecting anyway, which was Beast. They probably got a fight spell, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Being tapped out here, I don't like. Don't like that. Can I cast that? No. We will keep this on the library. That. Let's see here, 7. And 1, 2, 5. Oh man, so much clicking. Five. Hard cast. Big shark. Library. Yeah, we're good. That was game on that one. All right, so big ones here are going to be this. I like these. We don't need Mystical Dispute right now. Shadow's Verdict's nice, so we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Kill spells are great. Shark Typhoon's a great win con. Cultivate saved us, but we'll go a little bit slower on the ramp. I think we can do this. I feel like an Elder Gargaroth in here too is the way to go. Just thinking. Let's go maybe one of those and one of those. I feel like this is a better enabler though. The double black I don't like. But it's all double black and blue. We'll try that. Ooh, we can keep this. So we got kill and exile. We got double Sultai now still. I don't like that as a start. There we go. Want to keep that. Ooh, there we go. A land drop. Land drop miss is big for us. What do we want? This would be black. We will take that. There's no need for us to kill here. Even better. As long as they don't make their swarm shamblers bigger, we're okay. So that's even. So we'll go even. We need another black. Knock my own guy out. Shoot. It's too bad. Let's see here. We have an eliminate. I think we gotta do this. Shoot. Bummer. So they got the gem razors like we thought, so we got to play around that. We couldn't hit fast enough, so that was too bad. We're gonna flip that in. We need to drop out. Let's go with one of those. All right, we'll keep playing that way. Once we get past that though, we're fine. So let's see if we can hit it the right way this time. Here we go. 2 off the top. No black. We do have black. Okay. So we'll kill everything that hits the board as fast as possible here, as long as it's not one of those shambler things. Which is what they need, and they know that. Get that out. That's gonna hurt us. Not what I like. Too fast. Too fast, and we're not getting what we need. I need an exile the board. Ugh, and just jammed on the stuff we got here. So we need to try and jam it. There's the land, not what I needed. Have enough to pop Faceless, too. There you go. Block Rook. Take 8. Either way, we're dead. Because if we wipe what they have on the board, it's not going to matter. Bomber. Such a bummer. So even if we would have played Titan's Nest there, we didn't have a chance because we didn't have enough. So too bad. Oh, bummer. So we started out strong. We got clipped by a mono green deck. Of course it happens. So very happy with the results though today. We got to see how the deck works. We beat a late game deck from the meta. We beat an early game deck from the meta. So very happy, like I said. So some bad keeps on that one best of one, but nonetheless very excited with what we have. So let's go ahead and check out today's deck. Again, Sultai, Titan's Nest, obviously anything that's got enchantment hate. Why not give Mythras a mono green stompy deck that's got a bunch of gem razors who's going to destroy enchantments, because no one plays that, so except for Rumty. So just kidding. No, it's great nonetheless. Here's what we got going on, and here's what we got going on here, my friends. Today we went 2-1 in best of one with this deck. Very strong. Best of 3. You know, didn't quite take it home, which is a big bummer. It happens. Where do we think this sits in the meta? Honestly, I think it needs to be a little bit more tweaked for best of one. I think you probably need Shadow's Verdict. I like the kill spells, but it's still got a good balance, like I said at the beginning. Honestly, probably tier 2, middle of the road. It felt good, I will say that. Relative to the last time that we played this, I like the deck. So that's always a plus. And then in best of 3, probably similar. Not a ton of enchantment hate right now. It just happened again that we hit that deck. I would expect more as kind of Doom in this deck becomes popular though. And certainly we lost to mono green, which I think's also a tier 2 deck. So I think this is probably in the similar spot, probably middle of the pack there, but nonetheless super fun to play, and glad we had fun doing it and piloting it for you today, and got to see all the pieces, because that's always important, and we got to see how it played out, which I really liked, and we got to see a lot of those lines and a ton of clicking. So Planeswalkers, questions or comments, let me know. Flip me a like if you enjoyed today's video. Great way to support the channel, down below in the description. Deck list is down there too, additionally with other great information for you as well. Last but not least, if you got questions or comments, let me know. Feel free to hop in the Discord server. That information's there for you too. A lot more coming your way. Tier lists soon. Additionally, we have the weekly meta coming. And on top of that, our lovely top decks. So Planeswalkers, stay safe. Mythras out. Until next time, take care.